Hey everyone, Eric with Rockin H TV session 80. Today I'm going to show you how to make rolled up looking tarps on the cheap. So get ready for this. This is really super simple. You're going to like it. Probably do it with stuff you have around the house. It's not real glamorous, but hey, it doesn't have to be because it's just a rolled up tarp, right? So let me show you exactly how one of these looks, and this is what we're going for right here. Okay, you'll see this is a tarp that is in the rolled up position. This is in a static open position. You can't unroll this, so this is how I make those, okay? I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll get going. Okay, you'll notice I'm using some very expensive material. Hope you note the sarcasm there. You could use gray tape. I've never really used gray tape, duct tape of any kind for this particular purpose. I happen to use a lot of electrical tape because I just happen to have a lot of electrical tape. My son was in band and they would, when he was in marching band, they'd wrap their drumsticks up in different colors of tape for different purposes. So guess what? I have a gazillion rolls of these different colors of electrical tape. So that's why I'm using this. Okay. Basically all you're going to do, and I always cut off more than I need because guess what? It's electrical tape. Jeepers. How much less expensive do you want it to be? If, for example, you are doing this particular truck, you'll notice it's 3 3/4 inches long. You could, go for 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then cut your tape. So, like I said, any of this particular tape will work. Okay? Just cut it as long as you want. Now, what I happen to do is I usually use 2 strips and I layer them. That seems to give me the results that I want. And, of course, come on, let go of that. This is the problem with using tape. Get off of there. It does like to stick to your fingers. Sometimes you can kind of just twist your knife off. There we go. There. Okay, then I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to let that on just like so. Okay, and if you're thinking, wow, this looks terrible, this is dumb, start over. Remember, you bought a roll of this for $1. Okay, so here, now I just started doing this. I don't know why I didn't do it before, and I really like the results I'm getting doing what I'm about to show you. And that is to take a piece of this. I'm using 1.3 millimeter styrene round rod. You could use any size, I suppose. I just happen to have a lot of this particular size on hand because I use it for pins and stuff and whatever else. But I started doing this, and I just kind of like the way this works. So I lay that rod on the edge of the tape, and then you just start rolling it up. Okay? That's it. That's all we're doing here, guys. And again, if you don't like your results, do it over. Hey, Tyler from Rockin, he's right up the road from me if you want to know the geography, if you're keeping track of Dodge City. If you know where I'm at, Tyler's about 2 hours straight north. Maybe not 2. Like 1 hour and 45. But we're splitting hairs now, right? So this one's not rolling worth a frick diddly. So I don't know that I would use this one. But nevertheless, if you do leave it kind of weird like this. Hi Vaughn, how are you? If you do leave it slightly weird like this, it does give it a bit of a real look. Because check that out. The real tarps, they don't roll clean and neat. This one rolled exceptionally neat. I don't know how I managed that. I guess I was living right that day. But then after that, I'll usually cut off the excess, someplace. If this was a 3 3/4 inch bed, which would be 20 foot, or excuse me, 3 3/4, yeah. Then, you just kind of cut off what, whoops, sorry, that didn't mean to bump the camera. and there you go. Then you can glue it to the bed like I did there, and you're done. That's how I've been doing my static open or rolled up looking tarps. Like I said, it's not glamorous, but you know, it doesn't have to be. And it gives you a really clean, neat look. So that's it, guys. Pretty informal, pretty simple, and it costs you virtually pennies. So you add a little value to your customs on the cheap, and it does look cool. And if you watch my video from yesterday, and one of the guys watching says, "Hey Eric, can you show us how to do the rolled up looking tarps?" I said, "Of course," and here we are. Yesterday I showed you how to do the same thing. I do a similar thing with, I use duct tape here on this particular tarp. This one I didn't do a good job. You know, oh hell, it broke. Huh, go figure. Anyway, let's see if we did that on this one. This one's stuck. Good deal. Hey, Steve, there's the guy. He's the one that asked. So you'll notice this one lays down just a little bit better. I suppose I could apply some heat and maybe make that kind of conform a little bit more. Something I'm going to try that another viewer yesterday on this particular one says, why don't you embed some rod in there periodically, and then bend the rod once you have the tape on it. I thought, oh well, that's a genius freaking idea. Why not? Anyways, so there you go, guys. That's how you're going to make your roll tarps on the cheap. A little bit of electrical tape, whatever color you want. A little rod. You don't have to use the rod. I've been using the rod and I like the results better. So that's just FYI on that. And there we are. That's it. So guys, thanks for watching. If you want, please like, comment, share. Get this out there to other people that might be able to use it. And tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. Monday night. If you've been following at all, these builds right here, this is an Australian Super B train, or no, not Super B, that's Canadian. Australian grain train. I'm going to explain how I did this particular build. I'm going to tell you what I would do different, and just a couple of things so you don't make some of them, not mistakes, just there's smarter ways to do things, I think, than the way I did a few things. Anyway, be that as it may, be prepared for that on Monday night. Bring your questions, and I will see you later, okay? Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.